First I am doing very simple one, EMF induced in rotating coil. Then we'll say rotating metallic conductor. If you see the coil from front, then we can see only the thickness. We are deriving now EMF induced in rotating coil. EMF induced in rotating coil. So consider a coil PQ having area of cross section A, n number of turns, to be placed with its plane perpendicular to the direction of field of induction B bar. Let the coil be rotated with uniform angular velocity omega, then in time t second, angular displacement theta equals to omega t. Let P1, Q1 be the position of coil at this instant. Normal to the plane of coil makes angle theta at this instant. Hence, B bar can be resolved into two components, B cos theta perpendicular to the plane and B sin theta parallel to the plane. Therefore, flux through the coil at any instant t, phi equals, please keep yourself noted. NAB cos theta. So flux is NAB cos omega t. Now EMF induced by Faraday's and Lenz's law is change of flux which is opposed by induced EMF, so minus d phi by dt. That is minus d by dt of NAB cos omega t. From this we get E equals to minus of NAB cos is minus sin omega t into omega. That means E is NAB omega sin omega t. Always sine and cosine ka coefficient is peak value of that function. So this is called maximum EMF E naught E0 sin omega t, where E0 is nothing but maximum EMF. So EMF induced in rotating coil is E equal to E0 sin omega t. Please draw this diagram and copy this much.
Done, sir.
Find the average induced EMF in the coil. Find the average induced in the coil of rotation 60 degree in 0.2 second. Coil of rotating 60 degree in 0.2 second. See, nowhere they have given what is area, what is B, what is omega. Just they are telling rotate 60 degree in 0.2 second. So in this case, average induced EMF, I will say it is change in flux upon time. Change in flux means initial flux, final flux, time dt is 0.2 second. So initial flux means plane of coil is perpendicular. So it will be B into area pi r square. Theta is angle between normal and the field. So normal and field both are perpendicular. Normal and field means area vector and the field. Initially this angle is 0. Hello? Because area
Yes,
vector
sir.
is perpendicular, field is also perpendicular. So that will become B into pi r square. After time dt second, coil will rotate by theta. So normal will rotate by theta. That means B is at same position, but area vector gets rotated by 60 degree. So it will become cos 60, which is pi r square into cos 60 is half. So induced EMF will be difference of these two. So difference clearly you can see it is half times into original. So it will be just half B pi r square upon time 0.2 second. So E is half B pi r square 0.2 will become here 2 by 10. 2 into 5 is 10. So E equals to 5 by 2 B pi r square, or you can say 2.5. So if the coil is rotating, not necessarily every time we have to use formula NAB omega, because omega is missing. So I have used initial flux, final flux. Suppose I have to use omega. Can you use your concept how to get omega? Omega is theta upon t. Theta you convert into radian, divide by time, then also we can. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please copy. So initially it was perpendicular, so flux was maximum, then rotates by 60 degree, we got final flux, difference in magnitude divided by time.
Done, sir.
Now suppose this problem they extend further. Find the induced current when resistance is given as small r. Then what will be induced current? EMF upon r. So that will become 5 by 2 pi r square B upon resistance. Okay. Can you suggest direction of current? Anybody can suggest direction of current? Because initially coil is like this. then it is rotating by 60 degree. Can you suggest what will be direction of current? By using Lenz's law, you have to suggest. Ashesha?
Clockwise.
You are saying clockwise. I feel it will be anti-clockwise.
सर एरिया कम होगा ना जब रोटेट होगा
तो ये इनवर्ड है ना, मतलब फील्ड?
यस सर.
हाँ करेक्ट, इनवर्ड है तो इनवर्ड डिक्रीजिंग परफेक्ट है आपका. इंक्रीज के लिए इनवर्ड चाहिए, मतलब ये करंट क्लॉकवाइज. परफेक्टली राइट, अभी एकदम समझ गया आपको. Okay, write this further also in case it is asked, then we can conclude this. See, ये चैप्टर का सॉल्विंग will be very easy एक बार कंसेप्ट समझ रहा है तो. In fact, this is easier than magnetic field and magnetism. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question, see. Second one for today. This is outward field. Outward field in which a rectangular coil is placed, rotating with angular velocity omega. B is given 9 into 10 raised to minus 2 Tesla. Omega is given 300 rotation per minute. Area is given 25 centimeters square and resistance is 4 ohm. Find induced EMF in coil in half revolution. Find the EMF induced in half revolution. Second, in full revolution. Third part, charge flowing in half revolution. Charge flowing in half revolution. Write this three. Write question properly, then I'm explaining the concept. We want induced EMF in half revolution, then in full revolution, then charge flowing in half revolution. लाइक डिफिकल्ट है, थोड़ा सोच के डेटा निकालना पड़ेगा. Shall I clear now?
Yes, sir.
What is meaning of half revolution? How much should the angle for half revolution?
180.
180, correct. So for half revolution, theta is 180 degree, perfectly right. And for one revolution, theta is 360 degree, correct now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So for half revolution, can I say E is NAB omega into cos of omega, cos theta? N is not given, we'll take 1. Area 25 into 10 raised to minus 4 to convert into meter. B is 9 into 10 raised to minus 2. Omega is 300 rotation. So 300 rotation multiply with 2 pi. It will become revolution. One rotation means 2 pi revolution. So 2 pi revolution, 1 minute is 60 seconds. This much clear? Into cos 180. Okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So E equals to 60 into 5, 300. Now 5 into 2 is 10. So it is 25 into 9. That is 225 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 10 pi into cos 180 is minus 1. Correct now? Hello? Cos 180 is minus 1.
Yes.
So minus 225 into pi into 10 raised to minus 5. So E becomes 225 pi into 10 raised to minus 4 volt in magnitude. Understood? You all understood this?
Yes, sir.
Now for one revolution, E will be NAB omega cos of 360. Cos of 360 means cos 0, which is 1. So it is NAB omega. Okay.
Yes.
Cos 360 means 1. N is 1. Area 25 into 10 raised to minus 4. B 9 into 10 raised to minus 2 into omega 300 into 2 pi by 60. Okay, just write formula this way. So we got induced EMF in half revolution, one revolution, then we want charge. Flowing in half revolution. हेलो, हाँ अच्छा, पहली बार भेजा था। हाँ हाँ बोलो ना यार। वो नंबर भेजो, मैं सॉल्व करके भेजता हूँ आपको 2 बजे। अरे नंबर भेजो सम का, फिर मैं आपको भेजता हूँ। अरे यार नंबर बोलो ना, नंबर व्हाट्सअप कर दो। हाँ वो उन्हें व्हाट्सअप कर दो, मैं भी लेक्चर ले रहा हूँ, उसके बाद सॉल्व करके भेजता हूँ। ओके डन।
सर
यस डन टिल देयर। या
सर ईएमएफ का फॉर्मूला NAB ओमेगा साइन थीटा निकाला ना।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, यस सॉरी सॉरी, साइन थीटा, साइन थीटा, साइन थीटा। और हाफ रिवोल्यूशन में फिर ये 0 हो जाएगा, है ना। हाफ रिवोल्यूशन 0 बराबर। ओह वेरी सॉरी, थैंक यू अश्लेषा।
वेलकम सर।
अभी ये 360 में भी क्या आएगा फिर।
0 ही आएगा।
हाँ, एक मिनट, मैं चेंज कर, क्लियर कर दो इसको। हेलो, कैन आई क्लियर दिस।
यस सर।
यस। हाँ, सेकंड मेथड सी, इसमें तो थोड़ा सा, बिकॉज they are telling 300 revolution or rotation is in 1 minute, that is 60 second. Okay, so one rotation it completes in 60 upon 300 second. Then half rotation it will complete in half into 60 upon 300, 60 upon 5, 1 upon 10 seconds. Okay, this much followed. Now just write down for time. In one rotation time is 1 by 5, and in half rotation 1 by 10. Please copy this much again.
Done, sir.
So initial flux, initial flux phi 1 is nothing but NAB omega at any instant. NAB at any instant. Phi 2 is NAB into cos omega t. Cos omega t is cos 180, because it has rotated by half revolution. So if the coil is rotated by half, that means it is rotated by 180 degree. So d phi will be NAB. This is NAB minus 1 equals to minus NAB. So d phi will become minus 2 times NAB, and dt is given as dt for half revolution we got 1 by 10. dt for half revolution we got 1 by 10.
Yes sir.
So E is d phi by dt, that will become NAB 2 times NAB in magnitude upon 1 by 10. So this will be the answer. In second case, full revolution. So initial flux is NAB, final flux is NAB cos of 360. That is nothing but again NAB. So final flux will become NAB minus NAB, change in flux will become 0. So E becomes 0 in full revolution. In half revolution, it becomes 2 NAB upon 1 by 10. Then they want what is charge. Charge Q is phi 2 minus phi 1 upon R in magnitude. Phi 2 is 0. Phi 1 we got as minus 2 NAB. Minus minus will become 2 NAB upon R. R is given 4 ohm. Just write down the formula. These are actually numerical sums. Sometimes they can include even in MCQ. So when you want charge, you can find initial flux, final flux by using NAB and then NAB cos 180, that is cos theta wala formula. Charge in half revolution. Completed? Hello, completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये एक थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट सम कर रहा हूं मैं to make the concept of area clear. This is the field which is acting inward, perpendicular to the plane but inward. Here we are having one coil. At t equals to 0, this is the position of coil. Question is find induced, this is suppose center O, radius is R. Find induced EMF and induced current in coil at some time t if resistance is small r. Plot graph of I versus time. Omega, it is rotated with angular velocity omega. So omega you can write theta upon time. If it is rotated with angular velocity omega. Just draw this diagram. Okay, can I clear this diagram part? Hello, can I rotate diagram? Can I clear this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी देखो ये कॉइल को रोटेट करना है, फील्ड इसके अंदर ऐसा पास हो रहा है. If this is original position of the coil, this line, when it is rotated, तो इसका diameter इधर आ जाएगा ना अभी. So this much area at any instant it is going to cut off the coil. Earlier it was no area. Hello?
Yes.
So if I find change in area, so I can get flux associated change in flux because this much is the change in area. The first, this is total area. Nothing is in the field. Field खाली इधर तक है. So no flux at the start. फिर इसको रोटेट किया तो ये वाला इधर आएगा ना लाइन, कॉइल ऐसा हो जाएगा ना फिर, ठीक है ना. तो इतना एरिया कॉइल का फील्ड के अंदर आया, ठीक है. हेलो, फॉलोड सेकंड पार्ट.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I call this as theta, this is r, this is length of arc r theta or not?
Yes, sir.
So what will be flux? In fact, change in flux initially it is 0. It is nothing but B into this area. What is formula for area of sector? Half of length of arc into theta, half LR. That is nothing but half into B पहले लिखता हूं, half of length of arc is R theta, half LR into R. So it will become half B R square into theta. Therefore, EMF is change in flux upon time, which will be half B square theta upon time is T. Theta upon T is omega. So half B R square omega. I hope you followed till EMF formula. Half B R square omega.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just solve this much. So if they say coil earlier it was outside the field, there was no flux. Then it starts rotating. So in any time t, if angle is theta, then area will be half of length of arc into arc. That is area of sector formula I have used. EMF induced is half B R square omega at any instant. Current I is induced EMF upon resistance. So it will be half B R square omega upon R. एक लॉट कितना 75 है ना into 40 into 40 points तो अच्छा होगा ना आगे निकलो yes completed hello
Yes, sir.
अभी कैन यू इमेजिन कि आधा ऐसा कॉइल रखा है और उसको आप एक वर्टिकल पे ऐसा गोल गोल घुमा रहे हैं कैन यू इमेजिन दैट जैसा फैन रहता है ना एक ब्लेड कभी कभी एक आधा उसको वी आर कंप्लीटली रिवॉल्विंग
Yes, sir.
तो अभी हाफ रिवॉल्व करोगे तो फील्ड में आएगा ना वो बाद में फील्ड के बाहर हो जाएगा ना इमेजिन बुक ले लो बुक वर्टिकल ऐसा तो व्हेन आई रोटेट तो पूरा आ गया फील्ड आधा रिवॉल्यूशन में फिर रोटेट किया तो बाहर आ जाएगा ना वो फील्ड के तो फ्लक्स जीरो हो जाएगा ना
Yes, sir.
See, it is not rotated ऐसा गोल 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 it is rotated about vertical axis जैसा फैन रहता है ना कभी कभी देखो पावर जाता है तो हम लोग फैन लेते हैं ऐसा गोल गोल घुमाते हैं केन का रहता है बैम्बूज का याद है ऐसा ऐसा रहता है इस पे हम लोग घुमाते हैं इसको गोल गोल। तो इसको मैं रोटेट करूंगा तो एक हाफ में इधर आएगा, फिर दूसरा हाफ में बाहर आ जाएगा ना ये।
यस सर।
सो हाफ रिवॉल्यूशन के लिए टाइम क्या लगता है, T/2 ना। तो पहला हाफ रिवॉल्यूशन में इतना फ्लो होएगा, बाद में उल्टा डायरेक्शन में मतलब निगेटिव हो जाएगा। सो दिस विल बी आवर डायरेक्शन ऑफ इंड्यूस्ड ईएमएफ, करंट वर्सेस टाइम ग्राफ फॉर हाफ एवरेज मैक्सिमम, then it returns back in opposite side negative, फिर ऐसा। So this will be the direction of current. So if they ask predict the direction of current and time graph, so this is that graph. This is still T/2. This is for complete cycle, again 3T/4 and so on. नहीं समझा, ये समझा आप लोग को? हेलो, सी हाफ रिवॉल्व किया तो ऐसा आएगा ना, फिर से हाफ रिवॉल्व किया तो बाहर हो जाएगा ना।
यस
तो पहला फ्लक्स एक एग्जांपल देता हूं, 0 था, हाफ रिवॉल्यूशन में 10, फिर नेक्स्ट में 10 से 0 ना, तो एक पॉजिटिव तो दूसरा नेगेटिव हो रहा है ना। सो दैट्स व्हाई एक इधर रहेगा, दूसरा वाला हाफ पे इधर रहेगा, एंड व्हेन यू जॉइन ऐसा दिखेगा आपको नेचर ऑफ दैट ग्राफ। सो इट इज एक्चुअली स्क्वायर टूथ वी आर गेटिंग। सो जस्ट राइट डाउन आई वर्सेस टी का ग्राफ। फर्स्ट एवरीबडी इज कन्विंस्ड विद दिस ग्राफ?
यस सर।
Draw this. If very difficult paper comes, then this will be the asking, they will ask find the nature. Done? Can I clear?
Yes, sir.
Abhi rotating. If I take a conductor of length L, move it with velocity v in perpendicular field, then what is EMF induced? This is called as motional EMF, or you can say translational motional EMF. Here B vector, length vector and velocity vector are mutually perpendicular to each other. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. We know that E is d phi by dt, correct or not? E is d phi by dt.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
D phi is B into dA. This is also clear.
Yes,
Since
sir.
B upon area is called flux upon area is called B, so I can write d phi by dA. Na? That means B dA is d phi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now dA means length into distance covered. What is dx by dt? Is it velocity? Dx by dt means velocity.
Yes, sir.
So whenever a conductor is translated in the field with velocity v, then it EMF induced across the end is nothing but BLV. That means this will behave like a battery or a source. This one, this coil. Where is current moving up or down? Can you tell what will be direction of induced current? By Faraday's Fleming's right hand rule, I have already given. Index finger is field inward. Motion is to the right. Where is current going, up or not? Current is induced like this, no? By Fleming's right hand rule, current is moving like this. So either plus 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 aega, either minus minus. So it will behave like this way, one battery, plus here, minus here. ये पूरा source. By formula BLV is the magnitude, and here it will be upper end positive, lower end negative. Wherever current enters, current means positive charge, so it will become positive, lower end becomes negative. फिर से बताऊं, डायरेक्शन पार्ट फिर से बताऊं,
हाँ सर.
See, index finger is the field. Right hand से अभी लेना है अपने को. So put the index finger towards the wall. Can you make it like that? Right
Yes
hand
sir.
का index finger motion is towards right. तो thumb right, अपना middle finger किधर गया? ऊपर और not?
ऊपर. हाँ.
ऊपर. तो ये करंट का डायरेक्शन, इंड्यूस्ड करंट का. करंट मतलब पॉजिटिव चार्ज होता है ना.
Yes sir.
तो ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज इधर आके जमा हो गया इधर. तो इधर क्या बन गया? पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल. और लोअर क्या होएगा? नेगेटिव. सो दिस विल बिहेव लाइक कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बैटरी हैविंग पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव. मतलब इधर मैं अगर एक बल्ब कनेक्ट करूं तो वो ग्लो होएगा. आर यू गेटिंग मी?
Yes sir.
मतलब ये पूरा वायर कंडक्टर, ये प्लस और ये माइनस, इधर एक वायर बल्ब कनेक्ट कर दिया तो ग्लो हो जाएगा, बिकॉज ये ईएमएफ देगा. ठीक है.
सर लेफ्ट हैंड रूल एंड राइट हैंड रूल कब यूज करना है, ये कैसे समझेगा?
लेफ्ट हैंड रूल फोर्स निकालने के लिए और राइट हैंड रूल इंड्यूस्ड करंट निकालने के लिए. लेफ्ट हैंड रूल फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन कंडक्टर निकालने के लिए, राइट हैंड रूल इंड्यूस्ड करंट निकालने के लिए. क्लियर हो गया अभी?
यस.
लिख लो इधर चाहिए तो. फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हैंड रूल टू फाइंड फोर्स. फ्लेमिंग्स राइट हैंड रूल टू फाइंड इंड्यूस्ड करंट. फिर फॉर्मूला डिराइव कर लो, BLV. You have to only remember this formula. When conductor of length L is translated or moved with velocity v perpendicular to the field, then EMF induced is BLV. To get the direction, we are using Fleming's right hand rule.
Done sir.
Suppose this is rod fixed at one end, has length L, is rotated in the field of induction B, which is perpendicular to the plane of rotation. Here, change in flux in one rotation will be area swept pi L square into field B. So change in flux in n rotation comma d phi is n into pi L square B. E is d phi by dt. N pi L square B upon dt. What is number of turns per unit time? Any name for that? Any physical quantity? Number of turns per unit time is called as dash. Number of turns per unit time is called as dash. I think frequency, number of turns per unit time.
Yes sir.
So it is frequency pi L square D. Frequency is omega upon 2 pi, pi L square B, pi cancel. So it is half of B L square omega. So when rotated in field, half B L square omega. Translated then B L B. In general, d phi by dt. Three formulas we got for E. d phi by dt, BLV, half BL square omega. Third one followed, this one followed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please solve then.
Done, sir.
Okay. So this much you practice. Next class we'll do some numericals. Then I will start with self-induction, mutual induction, eddy current. Otherwise एक theory और ले लेता हूँ, फिर numerical करता हूँ इतने पे. This much part is EMI. Remaining part will be AC circuit. Any doubt so far in EMI?
No, sir.
Please revise everything. Next class, one more lecture. I will take theory of self mutual inductors and then I will start with MCQ. Tomorrow is Friday. Lecture time you are knowing?
6 to 7.
हाँ, 6 to 7. बराबर. So that's all for today.
सर
Next
मॉर्निंग में हो सकता है क्या?
कितना जल्दी? मॉर्निंग में मतलब 11 के पहले चलेगा?
सर 10 के पहले.
सर बायो है
So
सुबह.
we are bio.
ओके सर, ठीक है, चलेगा.
सबका शायद ही हम लोग ने बात किया था पहले वाला, लेकिन सबका कुछ ना कुछ था इसलिए हमने इवनिंग में शिफ्ट किया. तो 6 to 7 इज ओके फॉर यू ऑल?
Yes.
ठीक. देखो एक बार अपना पोर्शन कवर हो गया तो ये मैं डिलीट कर दूंगा, बट क्या थोड़ा आगे आगे जाएंगे तो अच्छा है ना. दैट्स व्हाई आई वांट दैट एवरी डे दैट शुड बी लेक्चर. So that's all for today. Next we are meeting tomorrow evening, same 6 to 7, doing with self induction, mutual induction, eddy current. This much we'll do. If anybody
Thank you, sir.
yeah, any query is there in your mind,